So this is something I've featured on one of my videos in the past, but it's been a shorts video. I have quite a few of these actually. Vintage, retro, old school Twyfords closed couple toilet. Yet to get more as well. And yeah, we should do a quick, you say quickish overlook at this design it is. It's got classic cistern, Twyfords classic cistern, the gallery pan. I believe this is called the Gallery Mark 1, maybe Mark 2, I'm not entirely sure. This one dates from 1986. I got more galleries as well. Some I got from 1985. I got one from 1984, but it's not in the best of condition at the moment. So I'm looking at trying to get a replacement one. If I see any for sale, that is. Obviously they're no longer made, but they still show up on Facebook time to time. And eBay and what have you. Many people and myself, well, I used to call it, many people still do, but it's not that, but many people used to call this, many people still call this the Norwood, Twyfords Norwood, whereas it's actually called the Gallery. Okay, it's actually called the Gallery, and the reason for that is, well, this is different on the Norwood for a start. You don't have an extruding line like that. However, you still have the classic streamlined pedestal, 60s gallery style. Well, gallery wasn't around in the 60s, but in the 60s you had the Astral and the Norwood. So, I mean, the 70s you had a Norwood, Astral. Well, not the Astral. I mean because the Astral was siphonic, aka the Brampton, and if you like. Yeah. You had the Unitas in the 60s, later replaced with the Norwood. I mean, I think that was a successor of the Unitas. And obviously the Unitas would have a different system. The Gallery, another thing I want to point out between the Norwood, difference between the Norwood and the Gallery. The rim is totally thinner on the Gallery than it is on the Norwood. I mean, the trap is, the Norwood and the Unitas would have a step in the trap, slight step in the trap. This Gallery doesn't have that. It's a nice classic design, dated from 1986. It was made till about 1992 before they, or 93. Yeah. It was made till about 1993 before they, sorry about the state of that, I haven't cleaned it. It was made till about 1993 until they redesigned the Gallery, whereas it no longer used a classic cistern. I mean, by 1988 they redesigned the classic cistern to have the indents coming down. But anyway, by 93 they would have changed the design of it, and therefore slightly smaller cistern, taller but smaller. No longer use a classic cistern. And this was rounded off, believe it or not. I mean, I can film one of those. However, it is sketchy because it's in a place where I shouldn't be. But I mean, if it's quiet, I could try and do with you. Gallery. Want you to take note. Difference between the Gallery and the Norwood as well. As you can see there, that's a horizontal outlet pan where that's flush facing the wall. In this case a sideboard, cabinet, whatever. That's flush facing it's facing straight, flush facing. Whereas the Norwood is strictly either P-trap going down at an angle or S-trap going down for the floor. I mean, the Gallery, I think, was a successor of the Norwood, because by 82-83 the Norwood was discontinued. Or aka previously the precessor, the Unitas. So yeah, basically that's what the Gallery here looks like. One of my favourite toilets from the 80s, to be honest, made into the 90s. This would have had the original Twyfords badge, however I had to find a replacement because the other badge was bad, so it's broken, so I couldn't do much of it. I'll do it inside the cistern real quick. You know, it's got the original Twyfords England says, isn't it? I don't know if you can see it. This lid's not dated, but then again, I have like 16, 17 of these, and I don't think any of the lids are dated, so yeah. We do, however, sorry about the state, I haven't cleaned it because I haven't had time to. We do have the original LMP plastics siphon, made exclusively for Twyfords, which I did repair. Just needs a clean, to be honest with you. I've basically made a diaphragm sheet out of the milk carton, put a new seating washer around here, which is what I'd recommend doing. Works treat. Need to recondition this. I think maybe, hang on, maybe I should change that washer. Put a new diaphragm washer in there and it'll be alright. Again, this is an LMP plastics part 3 ball valve, which is made for Twyfords. Give me a sec. I got a sniff in, I've got a bit of a cold here. This is made exclusively for Twyfords bathrooms. By LMP plastics. No longer going anymore now, I suppose. 25th of April 1986. That was a 1986 toilet. The pan is also from 1986 as well. However, let me think of it. It looks like 1988, but it's not, it's 86. Yeah, 25th of April 1986. I got a few from 1985 as well. I got a couple of them from 1985. One thing I want to mention, most of these pans were cemented down, so some of them I'm unable to reveal a date on the pans, to be honest. All of them would have been cemented down, unfortunately, because they were fitted by cowboys. Reset and pull it back up. All these would have been fitted by cowboys, because every one of these I got were cemented. However, excuse me, I was able to get the cement blocks out of most of them. So yeah, one of them more I was unsuccessful, and trying to get a cement block out, and this put strain on the pedestal underneath the footprint, and this caused the toilet to crack and smash in. But yeah, that's only one, but still, one's too many as far as I'm concerned. But anyway, enough of that. I've still got more, so still got others in good condition. I decided to put an old school Selmark toilet seat in there, because why not? It's 60s, 70s, maybe 80s Selmark. I don't know what seat it is. Just Selmark in it. Doesn't have the original hinges for it. Well, it did, but I really can't be bothered to put the original hinges on, so. But I reckon it looks kind of cool in this toilet. I'm going to show you what I got at the back now. That was one that broke when I tried to get a cement block out. This one be here. You know, it's fine, apart from a little chip there. But I mean, the toilet's fine, so. Yeah. You can't even notice that like that. I mean, that's a work in progress. I've still got more under there. Please excuse the state, but yeah. These are more of the galleries I got. Again, replaced that didn't have the original badge, so I had to buy replacements and put replacements on it. I'm not going to show you inside the toilets because they're kind of dirty, because of all the rainwater and slugs and stuff. The original badge would look like this. Yeah, do apologise, state, it's been kept outside, so. Yeah, I need a lid for. This is from 1984. This one. Unfortunately, there's a crack in. This one's got like a crack there, so I really can't do much of it. This one's from 1986. That's got a little chip down there. Nothing, not broken, thank God. This one is from 1985. All on there, from 85. Yeah, I'm not going to show inside the toilets because they're dirty. I mean, it's got all the stuff going in them. I mean, I got to clean them up. I want to be careful, I don't want to gross people out there. But if they stored outside, they can get dirty, so yeah. That one's probably the cleanest one. That one's got a bit of a defect at the front. Not cracked, but it's just scratched like, but so well, that one is new. This one, however, again, that's too dirty to show. That's too dirty to show. So yeah, that's basically my galleries. Pretty neat toilet, eh? Pretty neat toilet.